Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Sports on your platform, Fawzaan Sports. And in this episode, I'm going to review the Chelsea Malmo FF and Chelsea game, the 0-1 1-0 win of Chelsea away at Malmo in Sweden, and already so refreshing that Chelsea is getting closer to sealing their qualification spot. Although Juventus have already sealed their qualification, and if it happens to be your first time of passing through this special platform, please do well to remain part of the community by hitting the subscribe button, touch the notification bell, share the program to as many viewers as possible, smash the like button if you enjoy the presentation, and agree to disagree with me with respect to the comment box by commenting in the comment box down below. Yeah, and I must say, honestly, it was a poor performance from Chelsea on the night, with Chelsea missing so many opportunities which they could have finished. Especially one clearly comes to mind, the last kick of the game, the Christian Pulisic opportunity. They're welcome to Christian Pulisic into the team, but I still think he wasn't much fit enough. That's why he missed that opportunity, and fit Christian Pulisic would have finished that opportunity. Anyway, we are excited to welcome him back, and one issue which is still crucial to the coach and has not been resolved is the issue of the timing of our substitution. Yeah, the timing of our substitution. The coach, I don't know whether he thinks one goal is a good goal cushion for us to do anything with it and qualify. One goal could have easily been equalized, could easily be equalized anytime, and so the coach should have substituted and should have brought on Batley. Buckley, it was Buckley earlier in the game, and those other substitutions that he meant to do, and he couldn't even use the substitution to full advantage. I think he substituted, 3 players or so: Pulisic, Buckley, and one other player there coming in. He didn't utilize his substitution list, and you have 5 substitution lists to utilize in the Champions League, and unfortunately our coach didn't utilize it. There was a name on the bench for 18-year-old Harvey Vale, the 18-year-old, was on the bench for Chelsea. So was on the bench for Chelsea, the academy player there, and quite refreshing to have a player name on the bench from our academy. And Marcos Alonso also failed to stake a claim for why he should be brought back into the first team. He failed to stake a claim. He was poor, I think, on the night, and I expected Alonso to do better. Yeah, anyway, I expected him to do better. Cesar Azpilicueta was also poor, and hence that explained the reason why the coach in recent games do bench him in favor of Reece James, who is in top form for Chelsea. Chelsea should have scored at least 2 goals in this game, at least 2 goals, because when you look at the other group competitors, Juventus, they are smashing the teams left, right, center with more goals. I don't know why Chelsea are not doing it. In the last match day, Chelsea won 4-0, which is a good one, but now Chelsea scored only 1 in this encounter. And trust you me, this team, when Juventus beat them, they will smash them by more goals. I know yesterday I saw the glimpses from Paulo Dybala and other Juve team who were hell-bent on getting more goals, and they succeeded in getting 4 goals against against Zenit St. Petersburg in that game there. And you know, when the goals difference will be crucial to determine the leader, those who will top the group at the end of the qualification stage. Topping the group is important, though sometimes it may not necessarily be important. I remember last season in our quest, on our run to win the Champions League, we met Atletico Madrid. You know, we topped the group and met Atletico, but Sevilla didn't top, and they met Borussia Dortmund also. Under that circumstance, I should think placing top of the group is not good, because if we were second, we would have played Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund, quite, not no disrespect, but quite manageable as compared to Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid far stronger than Borussia Dortmund, in my opinion. Despite, irrespective of whatever shape you may find Atletico Madrid, they are stronger than Dortmund in current Champions League games, and so topping first for Chelsea under that circumstance wasn't good enough. Anyway, that was history, because we succeeded in beating Atletico home and away on our way to win the Champions League. And then Hakim Ziyech was crucial in this game, though I think he's still, as he himself admitted, he's still yet to give off his best for Chelsea. And I think this performance, though it was an average performance, but he capped it with a goal, which I think is good. When you get average performance and you get goal, I think it shuts your those who are going to criticize your performance, shut us up. Other than that, without the goal, I would have been hard on Hakim Ziyech. You know how I'm so passionate with Hakim Ziyech to succeed at Chelsea, and up till now, he's not cemented his spot in the first 11, unfortunately. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Ruby Loftus-Cheek were fantastic once again. The only positive from the coach was his ability to rotate the squad once again. And I also admit another positive will be Edward Mendy's clean sheet that he got. And let me look at a little bit of the let me look at the player ratings on the night. The player ratings: Edward Mendy, quite quiet in the night. You can't blame him, so I'll give him 6.5. You don't blame him. Whenever the saves come, he does it. Rudiger was some movement there in the middle of the park, so I'll give him 7 there. Thiago Silva, I'll give him 7. Anders Christensen, 7. Cesar Azpilicueta, I'll give him 6. Marcus Alonso, I'll give him 6. Jorginho, I'll give him 8. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I'll give him 8.5. Ruben Loftus-Cheek will be my man of that. Though Jorginho, I think by UEFA gave Jorginho the man of the match. Callum Hudson-Odoi, I'll give him 8. Hakim Ziyech, 7.5. Kai Havertz, I'll give him 7 in this game, and he wasn't so much in commanding position in this game, though he had some chances which I think he should have shoot better, but he wanted to lob it over the goalkeeper as he normally does, respective in most games. He normally lobs it on top of the goalkeepers into the net. I was thinking under this circumstance, he should have shoot the ball into the net rather than trying to lob it once again. And let me look at a little bit of the statistics of the game. Chelsea had 22 shots and then 11 shots on target. Our shot percentage is increasing in recent games. Earlier when the season started, we were not shooting, but when Barkley and Ruben Loftus-Cheek were coming into the team, RLC, we were shooting now, and so that's quite commendable there on the part of Chelsea. Possession as usual, we had 73%, quite commanding there on the part of Chelsea. Yeah, and then the passes, we had 679 against 257. Obviously, it was to be expected because they were sitting too deep into their defense and wanted to counter. Yeah, I wanted to counter. That was what they were doing. Yeah, and so no surprise at all. And then, yeah, corners, Chelsea had 8 as against 1 to the other side. And then there wasn't yellow cards, 2 for Chelsea and none for the other side. So it's surprising there. As I spotted some decision opportunities whereby the referee should have resorted to giving them cards, but he didn't issue out his cards under those circumstances. There was a name on the bench for Harvey Vale, as I mentioned earlier on, and quite on and on. I think the next game, Chelsea against Juventus at home at Stamford Bridge, is crucial, and Chelsea need the win to also join Juventus on the qualification stage, as Juventus, by qualifying now, will focus on their domestic form, which is a concern of late. By losing games left, right, centre, they will concentrate on their domestic form now. And without I don't know if there are any outstanding issues. Without much ado, I'll say thank you very much for joining me in this special edition with the close of this scoreline: Malmo FF 0, Chelsea 1, hopefully putting us near to qualification, but not yet. We've not yet sealed our qualification yet, as we have Zenit St. Petersburg with the opportunity to bounce back on us. So we need a must-win game against Juventus in our next game at Stamford Bridge. Thank you very much for joining me in this special edition. Cheers. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Still blue is the color.